What's up guys, my name is Ace, and it looks like they finally did it. The Roze skin has been properly nerfed as far as I can tell here, and in today's quick video, I just wanted to show what they did to the Roze skin to the best of my ability with some pre-patch and post-patch footage here. For those that live under a rock, people have been complaining about this Roze Rook operator skin for quite some time, basically since they added it to Modern Warfare, and the reason for this is it's the only skin in the game that gives this much of a gameplay advantage. Previously, if she was in a dark corner or some sort of a dark area, in some cases she would be pretty much completely invisible, especially to console players that don't have access to NVIDIA filters. Or at the very least, if she wasn't completely invisible in a situation, it would at least take somebody that extra amount of time to recognize that that is an enemy player, and it would be enough time that it would impact the outcome of a gunfight. Now, there was a bit of a nerf to the Roze skin back in Season 3, but when I looked at the before and after comparison, it wasn't a massive change. It was slightly more visible, but really not that much at all. However, with the Season 4 updates, they made another adjustment, and she is now much more visible in darker areas. And basically what they did here is it looks like if you're at a bit of a distance to a Roze skin, she's practically glowing, like she's really going to stick out in a dark area if you're standing at a bit of a distance. However, as you get closer and closer to the Roze skin, the lighting will adjust and you will lose a lot of that effect, but even then it is much easier to see here. And another thing I noticed is it seems like they have adjusted the lighting in a bunch of areas since Season 3, or they might have done this during Season 3 and I just didn't notice. But it does seem like they did make some global lighting adjustments at some point during Season 3. But just for reference, let's have a look at a couple before and after shots here, and the difference is night and day. I apologize that the name tag is showing up in the after shots. That's just because they've changed something with the matchmaking and plunder, and I have a very hard time getting my bot account into the same lobby as my regular account on enemy teams. So I had to go in on the same team. That was the only viable option for me to get them into the same lobby, and therefore you have to deal with the name tag on top. But if you ignore that, you can see the character model is practically glowing now, and therefore, at least based on the testing I've done so far, it looks like they actually fixed the Roze skin finally. Now, I do want to clarify here, I obviously haven't tested absolutely every single dark corner, every dark area, and every situation you could run into, so perhaps there will still be some situations where it is a noticeable advantage to be using the Roze skin, but overall, it doesn't look like this is going to be an advantage that you're gaining nearly as often as you used to gain with the Roze skin. And so for those people that have been using the Roze skin just because everybody else is doing it and you kind of feel like you have to in order to compete, I'd say now it's time to start branching out and just using what you enjoy using. Now, of course, that is just my opinion based on the testing that I've done here and what I can see with my own eyes. However, I'd like to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about this second nerf to the Roze skin? Do you think this one was enough and she now glows enough in dark areas and she's much more visible? Or do you still feel like it's too hard to see her and more should be done to that Roze skin? Just let me know those thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.